So the Toronto Raptors had their championship parade celebration the other day, and things were going well until a shooting happened. Four people, including one woman, sustained injuries, but they are fine and are recovering. The three suspects were arrested and need to stay in jail for good. You would never think this would ever happen in Toronto. From what I heard, is a beautiful city and looks very beautiful. Toronto's pretty much the east side version of Seattle. Seattle, from what I've heard, is also a beautiful city. Both of these cities look very beautiful, and they both have needles. Like Seattle has the Space Needle and Toronto has the Needle Tower. Toronto has the Raptors and Seattle. Oh, that's right. The Supersonics are no longer in Seattle. They've transformed into the Oklahoma City Thunder. Matter of fact, the NBA needs to bring back the Seattle Supersonics. I feel bad for the Supersonics fans to no longer have their team in Seattle. Like, that was messed up. You would never think Toronto would have any kind of violence. This goes to show you, you just never know. It's like nobody can go anywhere nowadays. You can't go anywhere. I mean, you just never know. It could be any types of shootings at movie theaters, restaurants. You would never think there would be shootings at a parade, especially a championship parade. No one's safe. You can't be comfortable going out. You should be able to. But with all these shootings going on, it's kind of hard. It's just ridiculous. Stop the violence, man. The Toronto Raptors had a championship parade, okay? The team, the fans, all they were doing was just having a nice, beautiful, sunny day in Toronto, celebrating the team winning their first championship in franchise history. That's what that is all about. It's about the day of celebrating your team bringing home a title for the first time ever. Then it's ruined because you got some three suspect knuckleheads just shooting. And then from what I've heard, when people heard the shots, I heard about a woman being trampled and a pregnant woman falling down. See, I don't like with the whole trampling others. I get people are trying to be safe and worry about them and not getting hurt and whatnot. I get that. But at the same time, you got to be cautious and be careful not to run over people and trampling them. And especially knocking down a woman that's pregnant. Yeah, but the suspects involved in the shooting, yeah, stay in jail. I don't know what the heck you were thinking. And then I remember somebody in the comments from this one video from this one YouTuber's channel, Ticket TV. Obviously, it was a joke. I hope it was a joke. But he said something about, I bet DeMar DeRozan was behind this, LOL. He was one of the three main suspects. Okay. I'm sure DeMar DeRozan is obviously still hurt about being traded from the Raptors to the Spurs. I get all that. But I'm pretty sure DeMar DeRozan wouldn't stoop this low to come back to Toronto to get revenge by shooting random people. That doesn't sound like DeMar DeRozan. I'm sure DeMar DeRozan is in San Antonio or somewhere else on vacation just clearing his head. Now, I could understand if he was joking talking about that Kevin Durant was behind all this. Like Kevin Durant came to Toronto to get revenge on the Raptors fans for cheered him and stuff like that. Now, I could see him joking about that. But even then, I doubt Kevin Durant was involved in that. Look, I'm sure Kevin Durant didn't like Raptors fans cheering him when he got injured. I'm sure he didn't. I doubt he would even think about coming to Toronto and shooting people in the city just for revenge of people cheering for his injury. He's pissed, but I doubt he would stoop that low to even doing something that involves violence. Hey, Kevin Durant's probably still in Oakland or somewhere else getting rehab from his Achilles tendon injury. And I remember saying that the Raptors fans that cheer for his injury, there should be some karma for them. When I said there should be some karma for them, I don't mean like it should be something that's violent related. Like it should be violence involved in the karma. That was not what I was stating, obviously. No, I'm talking about some other kind of karma that doesn't involve any violence or any type of shootings. No, not that. Maybe it was a Golden State Warriors fan that lives in Oakland And he probably traveled from Oakland to Toronto to get revenge by shooting up the parade. That I'm just guessing. You can check out the link in the description box to read more about the shooting. All right, that's it. See ya.